Hey guys, I'm Chris from the Silver Cymbal channel, and in today's video, I'm going to give you a product update. This is my Hoselink hose reel. Now, 2 years ago, I made a video showing you how I mounted this in my yard with a post, and it came out really good. But now I've moved to New Hampshire, I brought this reel with me, and why it's still my favorite hose reel on the market. It is a true spring-loaded reel, meaning, of course, you can pull it out, locks in position, and then, of course, you can give it a tug, and it will pull the hose back in. Now by itself, that isn't rocket science. The big difference here is 2 years later, using this thing all the time outdoors, it still works like new and it doesn't leak. And that is not the case with many hose reels on the market. So the first thing that I can attest to is the longevity and the durability of this thing. The next reason I love this one over other reels is the hose itself. This is a standard size hose. Now it's technically a European hose, meaning it's 19 millimeters across, which is just a little bit less than 5/8 of an inch. That makes this the thickest hose you can buy today that's part of a spring-loaded system. The problem with reels is that when you want to pull a larger hose or a longer hose, you need a much bigger spring. So instead, companies will tend to give you a thinner hose, meaning you will not be able to output as much water. But if you've got a thicker hose, you can water your lawn or your plants with a lot less time. The other feature I love about this thing is that it is long. 82 feet is a great length in a hose reel. You have to get a commercial reel if you want to go beyond that, and those things will cost $600 and up. You're going to spend around $200 on this reel, but they give you everything for that price. You get the leader hose, that's just the piece that connects your reel to your water supply. Now here I've got this thing connected to one of those aqua hydrants that I've shown you in other videos, but you can see the hose itself has brass fittings, and that's just a standard connection. You get a hose sprayer, you also get this quick disconnect mechanism, but it's also a valve. You can use it to turn your water on, but when you split these apart, it's a pretty unique way to separate your attachments. So you can get more of these if you want to buy them, and then you can just quickly attach them, or you can just use the ones they give you in the box. Next, I love how you can mount these. You have a couple of choices now. In that video, I used a pole and I actually put it as a freestanding hose reel on the ground. You can mount this to wood, brick, vinyl, anywhere you want really on your house. Here I've got it on my barn, and you see that I get a benefit. Because this thing swivels, now I can get to any part of my barn, whether it's in the back or the front. When you're not using it, you can fold it up and it takes a lot less space. Another great feature is at the end of the season, or if you want to move this hose reel somewhere else, you can quickly use the built-in handle it's got and lift the whole thing off. Now when this is full of water, it's not the lightest thing in the world, but you could certainly just open it, drain it out, and you can buy additional brackets so you can mount them in multiple places. And when you want to put it back, it's really easy. All you've got to do is just line up that one peg, it slides in, the handle goes away, and now you're back in action.
Good girl. You're a good girl.
Now, the one complaint I had 2 years ago when I first saw this was the color. In this setting, I think this works out really well, but some people wanted to have a darker color, so they actually now offer a charcoal version of this, and I actually installed one of those inside my garage. I really like the way this charcoal looks. It's definitely high tech. Here I've also got a wall-mounted pressure washer. The only reason I haven't done a review in this one is because the existing reviews were kind of mixed. I didn't want to show this product until I was really confident that this thing was going to work. Now the other reason that I love a Hoselink reel is because it not only self-stores the hose, inside this reel is a mechanism that moves. As the hose goes in, it moves it left to right. That way it ensures that you don't have any kinks, it stores the hose properly, and that basically means it's going to last a lot longer and you're not going to have any type of hose damage. My biggest gripe with any hose reel is that most of them just fall over if they're on the ground. The springs that they have break and they never have thick enough hoses. After 2 years, I can confidently say this Hoselink beats them all. It works every time, no leaks, I'm getting the most flow. If you are going to spend the $200, at least you're going to get the Hoselink reel, the leader hose, the mount, you get the additional quick connects, and the sprayer. Now if you decide to get one of these Hoselink reels, I think you will be absolutely thrilled. After 2 years, I have complete confidence in this reel. That's why I put the additional one in my garage, and I think they were both great choices. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to do that, and please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful.